The Huey Cam. Featuring the best of Lamont and Tonelli on 107.7 The Bone.
Richard Lewis is in the studio.
Always a treat.
How you doing, Richard?
Listen, I don't go to shrinks anymore, so don't ask me. No one can say that to me anymore.
Well, you don't go to the shrink.
You'll never get to your destination. That's the problem.
You don't go to the shrink anymore. No.
Well, it was.
How long did you go to a shrink?
About, I'd say 50 years.
Yeah, so you wore him out.
Some committed suicide. One chick, it was her first session after college, and she ran out. She was fried, and she married some rich business guy after 7 years of med school.
So what was the turning point for you that you decided I'm no longer going to a psychiatrist?
I said this on TV because it was true. I don't know what show, I don't remember, I don't care. But the point is, I was in the middle of this, I was crying. Okay?
Yeah.
And she was sleeping. There you have it. After 18 years with this woman. Snoring like Jackie Gleason after a lot of booze. And my mother didn't, because I wasn't looking at it. I was on the couch.
Right, of course.
And, they're very quiet usually.
Yeah.
Yes, they're
But
just listening.
It
They
was
want you to
eerily
talk.
quiet. And the reason was she was sound asleep. And I snapped. I snapped in a way that I could be in jail now.
You snapped like Mel Gibson.
No, I didn't.
Not quite that bad, huh?
I didn't snap like that.
Have you
What
heard
was
these
it?
tapes
Of
from
course
Mel
I have,
Gibson?
But what's the thing? I had it on the TV on mute at the hotel. Now is someone alleging now that those tapes are not his tapes?
Well, they're saying that they
yeah.
might be edited.
Yeah.
The lawyers are saying they have proof that the tapes were edited, so they are trying to make a case for them being inadmissible in the custody hearing.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you need, if it fit, don't acquit.
One of those.
That would,
Yeah,
well,
someone edited this, and I guess they're being taken out of context with.
Out of this relationship if you're a good woman and you love me. I don't believe you anymore.
That's the exact discussion that Tom Sawyer and I had in the car coming here. It sounded like him a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Tom Sawyer really is him.
He runs Cobb's Comedy Club, that Tom Sawyer. That he keeps you
So
in line
listen to
over
this.
there.
Yes.
It's not a boast. I know what it's not a boast, but I was at Ringo's birthday party.
Get out! His 70th birthday
Oh,
party.
do you were
What,
Ringo
is it-
Starr's birthday party?
I went to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the trippiest thing, man. I mean, I know him for 25 years, so it's not like it's a big deal. I'm not tight friends with him, but he's been a good friend to me. So
Yeah.
we're both, and he's public about it. We're both recovering addicts, so he was very helpful to me years ago. But the deal is, after the party was trippy. After the show, was great.
Right.
Yeah.
But afterwards, it was at the top of the Radio City, I think it was. It was like you thought you were going to see King Kong's paw, try to get in there. It was scary. It was hard to keep any food down for me. I mean, looking out and you're 5 miles from the sidewalk. Forget about it. Everybody showed up there, and it was really.
Well, what kind of people? What kind of people were at
Rock
this
and roll,
birthday party?
like rock and roll guys, big rock.
Didn't McCartney show up?
McCartney showed up on
Right.
stage as a total surprise to Ringo.
Right.
No, I always thought that if you called Ringo and you know him, that he would. And I actually had mentioned this once, that he would kill me because I had an audition once for Ronnie Howard, and I knew I wouldn't get the role. I knew I shouldn't have gone up, and I didn't get the role. But I knew that because I'm so nuts and I'm so fried that I would say, "Thanks for having me up, Opie." That's what I thought. And all I cared about was, don't say Opie. Don't say Opie, and it's a victory. And I didn't say Opie.
Yeah.
But Ringo, I asked Paul McCartney because I did The View with him last year. He was on the same show.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, what's this thing with Ringo? He gets very touchy. I said, I always call him Ringo. So the whole thing has been he's been lying to me for a quarter of a century. But when Keith Richards walks into any room, it's really unbelievable. I mean, I am very good friends with Ronnie Wood, so because of that only, I got to meet the Stones, and particularly Keith a lot more.
Now, what's Keith Richards like?
Exactly.
I didn't see the whole movie from start to finish, but he sounds, and he is Johnny Depp. Okay,
The pirate.
Now, dig this. I don't know if I ever told you this. If I did, but I'll do it briefly. I was in the dressing room for 90 minutes alone about 3-4 years ago, and to see the Stones in a small venue, that's great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So Ronnie says, "Come over with your wife, and it'll just be us." And I didn't know that us it meant the Stones as well. 90 minutes, and I made one embarrassing thing after another. My wife was going, "Oh!" You know, she was so humiliated because
What were you
I'm
saying?
like this, like I'm looking at Keith Richards, who maybe snorted his father's ashes, maybe,
No, that's true. That was a
but
rumor.
a legendary junkie. He doesn't
Yeah.
do that anymore. I can't
Yeah.
imagine. But I'm in front of the Stones and my wife, and I say this, for no reason, stupidly, pointing at myself. I'm saying, you know, I should really be dead. I should really be dead. This guy had heroin on his map quest. You know what I mean? It was just so humiliating. And then and actually this was a joke. But in truth, what happened was I went to grab some cheese, and Keith, who likes me, he's a fan. He's a fan, which is trippy to me, but it's cool. But he slapped my hand. He says, "Don't eat cheese." I go, "What do you mean?" He says, "It's too much cholesterol, my doctor." And I said, "You're my..." Wait a minute. Let's go back a minute. "You're my nutritionist now? Is that what we're saying? You have a card? I mean, to have it in your wallet, call Keith Richards. Any health problems?
Yeah.
You know. In fact, what's his name? Who's that guy that N2, N3? That
Richard Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hit on me twice. On 2
Get
shows.
out of here.
He hit on Sully. He hit on
Did
Sully
he?
on an
Yes.
airplane. Yeah.
He loves Sully.
But this is a long time ago. But I was in the dressing room to do Regis Philbin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was the headliner that day,
Okay.
and he was going to go on second. It wasn't like an ego thing; it was a sexual thing. I'm convinced. Came into pushes down my door. He's naked, other than underwear. At the time, I don't know what his thing is, but he had broccoli on a spinner and carrots on a spinner. He had vegetables on spinners, but they were on his genitals. And he said, "You want to flick it?" I went, "You got 10 seconds. I'm not homophobic, but you got to get out. And I'm on the show in 5 minutes. Can I have some peace, some sanctuary?" He said, "Just spin the broccoli one." I don't want to spin it. So here's what happens. In the end, I'm on the show. This is one of those moments that are so surreal.
Yeah.
In show business, because you can lose it and lose your career over it. He in the middle of my interview with Regis, and at the time Kathy Lee, pretty certain,
Right.
comes from the back of their set and grabs me and starts slow dancing with me. And I wanted to murder him. I wanted to murder him for a professional reason.
Yes.
That he was on my time. I flew 3,300 miles in 4 minutes. And this guy, just because I won't touch his broccoli, wants to ruin my shot. So I did another show about a month later and knocked on the door, and
Right.
Tim, I went at him like Jack Ruby, right at his throat. Scared the hell out of him. Every time he must have nightmares about me, and he deserves it. There's one big broccoli to me.
Spin my broccoli.
Please,
Richard
take my
Lewis.
broccoli, please.
Richard Lewis is in the studio. I want you to stick around because I've got a lot of questions for you here.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Curb we're shooting Curb as we speak.
And that's one of the things I want to ask you about. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Richard Lewis is here. He's playing Cobb's Comedy Club. He is one of the all-time greats. CobbsComedyClub.com for tickets. You're there tonight, tomorrow, and do they have you working Sunday too?
Sunday, and then a gunshot. I approximated it to be from fatigue and a suicide attempt around 12:05 Monday. Right after the second show, I'll come back. I'll have a good meal, and then I'll blow my brains out. So I'll try to get in there before Sunday.
Lamont and Tonelli, weekday mornings 5 to 10 on 107.7 The Bone.